now, 27 storm track weather with Chief Meteorologist Cameron Hoffman.
All right, you may recall we saw high temperatures earlier on today in the mid to low 40s, scattered rainfall. That's all done, folks. This cold front continues to push further off to the east, the rainfall going along with it. On the back edge, cold Arctic air generating snow showers, some of which may be strong and relatively heavy. But the main focus of this forecast will be our falling temperatures. Again, well above average this time of the year, 43 in Madison earlier on. Right now, seeing that snow continue to push in over parts of far western Wisconsin. Most of us are staying dry at this time, but temperatures, again, continuing to tumble. Looking downtown, traffic moving smoothly. But as we see temperatures earlier on today melt a lot of that snowfall, there's a lot of standing water still. We still have a lot of slush on that ground. As temperatures continue to tumble, we could see that black ice threat, that flash freezing threat. That is something to keep a very close eye on in the coming hours. So it's 29 in Madison, 28 Lone Rock, Viroqua 19, it's 17 in La Crosse, giving you an idea of what is headed our way. Over the next couple of hours here, if you're going to be out and about, the earlier on, the better off you're going to be, because scattered snow showers linger up until about 7, 8 o'clock in the evening. After 9 o'clock, things really begin to cool off in a big way. We're down to 16. This is when things could really start to get icy later on in the evening. So last of the snow kicks to the east of us. We see temperatures near 10 by 10 o'clock in the evening. By 2 o'clock in the morning, single digits area wide. And by the time we're waking up, we're talking partially cloudy skies with bitterly cold temperatures, all the way back down to 5 degrees in Madison. Now, wind gusts early tomorrow morning could peak as high as 25, 30 miles per hour. If that occurs, we could see wind chill values at times as low as negative 20 to potentially as low as negative 25 degrees, and depending on how cold some of us get. So potentially dangerous cold, and it's that cold that, again, will flash freeze any of that standing water, untreated roadways across the region. Keep that in mind for tomorrow morning's commute. It could be particularly icy. As far as snowfall goes, those snow showers roll on through the majority of our model data, keeping things fairly pedestrian. However, with the setup we're dealing with this evening, again, pretty quiet right now, we could have what is called a snow squall, which is a short-lived, heavy burst of snow that reduces visibility possibly lower than a quarter of a mile and produces wind gusts in excess of 35 miles per hour. Think of it as the winter equivalent of a severe thunderstorm warning, right? The National Weather Service could issue snow squall warnings if necessary at times this evening. So if you see your phone, you look at your 27 Storm Track app and you see a snow squall warning, don't worry, it just means a burst of heavy snow is a possibility for your location. Temperatures tomorrow morning, bitterly cold. 6 degrees at 7 o'clock, by 8, right around 8 degrees. By 10, hey, double digits, get excited, by right around 12 degrees at that point. Now, temperatures tomorrow will reach back up into the upper teens and low 20s, but it won't necessarily be a particularly pleasant day. We'll have to wait until our lunch hour before we see feels like temperatures. The wind chill values actually jump above the 0 degree mark. Winds throughout the day tomorrow out of the northwest gusting as high as about 15 miles per hour. There's your peak temperature right around 20 in Madison, but notice increasing cloud cover during the second half of our day, so keep that in mind. Tomorrow evening, temperatures in the upper teens across much of the region. We go from 20 Friday down to 17 Friday night. Saturday, a high temperature of 35, back to the single digits Saturday night.